Fear cuts deeper than swords. This is my friend Nathaniel here. He is a scarecrow that we are building for Halloween to scare children. Fear is something that has played a major role in my life. I assume in everyone's life. But today I just conquered a gigantic fear and I drove alone today. My entire life, I have been terrified of driving. But every single time I drive, I just imagine a toddler falling under my tires or someone sneezing and driving into my lane. I just feel like I'm driving a super death gun ray that's pointed at everybody and it could go off at any moment. Because of that, I have not ever learned to drive. Then I met my fiance Jason. He started teaching me to drive his manual. The first probably 10 times, I just ended up weeping and turning the car off. I can't do this, I'm never gonna be able to get on the road. And slowly but surely, I overcame it. Today, I had to go to a client meeting. I had to get in my car and drive to their office. About 15 minutes before, I was face down in my bed having a panic attack. It was really, really hard for me to get in the car. Then I just got in my car and I started driving, and before I knew it, I was calm. When I'm driving, the only thing that stops me from being a good driver is being really freaking terrified. How do you do this? If I stay cool, I can drive really well. I mean, competently. I didn't kill anybody. I'm not dead. I'm not even maimed. Not being able to drive has held me back from so much. And to finally take that fear and punch it in the face. Fear, you suck. You have been holding me back. Now, the fear is behind me. I've passed it. I am beyond it. I also was controlled by fear when I was 18, trying to pick out what I was gonna do for college. I wanted to be an art teacher, and now I have a buttload of student debt, and I'm a freelance artist who makes YouTube videos in the middle of the day. I talked to Fear and I said, Fear, what should I do about this? And Fear said, you should probably go into computer science. I hear it's a really stable industry with lots of jobs and good income. And I said, well, Fear, that makes sense. I don't want to be poor. You're probably right. I don't want to take any big risks and go for my dream. That would be dumb. Correct. Never follow your dreams. That's the safe way. And if you're safe, you'll always be alive and happy. That's true, Nathaniel. No risk has ever paid off. Took his arm off there. When I first started dating, I was uncomfortable dating any man that I couldn't take in a fight because I'd seen abuse earlier in my life. Obviously my dating pool is pretty limited. Nathaniel, geez, I realized that those guys have nothing to do with my past or my fear. Those guys are great guys, even if they could snap my neck if they theoretically wanted to. You can't let the fear of what you've seen happen in your past stop you from connecting with good people now. Anyway, I guess what I'm trying to say is, when I let fear control my life and my decisions, I make decisions that I regret. When I let courage lead the way, I always am happier with the decisions I make. If you live a fearless life, I think that you'll live a full life. You can't be perfect, but you can work on the things that hold you back. So you have to identify what you really want and you have to pursue it without fear. And I think that's going to be the way to find happiness. But what do I know? I'm just a 20-something in the middle of an existential crisis. What do I know about stuff? Face your fears. After you face a fear, you will feel like a champion. Do it. Go face a fear today. Tell me what you did today to feel brave, to face your fears and to punch it in the face and say, Fear, you suck. You're a stupid, dumb butt. I don't like you, and I don't want you to have anything to say about my stupid life anymore. How about that? You gotta take fear and you gotta punch it in the face. And then you gotta say, hey, fear, you can be good too. You can be strong and great. Stop holding me back, fear. I need to let you go and become a bigger, better person. You got a big, dumb poop butt. That's how it's done. Punch it in the face. 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 Punch it in the face.